She does the garlic parmesan, and she does the regular pasta. But she does it like, and sourdough bread is so good. Yes, I said, yo, then a cookie. I think come on with chocolate chip. She started making the strawberry cream. Then she makes the oatmeal cream, kind of the oatmeal crackers. They like this, but cookie is real thing that she likes.
Yo, 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 mic check, mic check. Yo, 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 mic check, mic check. I repeat, yo, 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 mic check, mic check. I repeat, yo, yo. Welcome back to my channel, people. This is The Last Snow. You'll call me Snow for short. Thank you for guys for tuning in, staying tuned with me on my Discord channel. Even though I haven't been streaming, but I've been active on the Discord channel in multiple chat rooms between Gundam, because Gundam is around the corner to be released as well, and Fusion World. We're gonna touch base on everything that has been going on in the past couple of days with Dragon Ball Fusion World, with the whole. Not sure if I want to touch base on the ban list, because all they said was actually is the dates for the ban list, and what's gonna be a pawn with what's gonna be in the ban list. So that's something that we could just talk about when it actually comes out, because we already know what we want to get banned or limited or whatever the case may be. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what the ban list is. But we are gonna touch base on everything else that has been leaked. Both starter decks is fully leaked on the website. We're gonna talk about that. They definitely dropped a bunch of cards for the manga booster box as well. So I don't know if you guys are actually gonna get it. So hopefully you guys are intrigued about it. So we only got like 3 weeks until the starter decks come out, and then, well, I think it's 2 weeks for the starter deck, and then 3 weeks for the 40th anniversary manga booster box. So we're just gonna have to be patiently waiting until it actually drop. But until then, let's tune in. Let's do what we gotta do here. We're just gonna be chatting, no gameplay. Just want to touch base on everything that's been going on. You guys probably know more than more of the stuff that I'm about to talk about before I did. But it's just that I haven't been streaming, so I definitely gotta put out my content to actually, keep everybody up to date with everything that's going on. So if you guys are new to my channel, press that follow button, subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoying the stream. So let's get to it. We're gonna start with the starter decks first. We're gonna start with the starter decks first. We're gonna start with the Shallot. So if you guys don't know when this deck is actually, these starter decks actually coming out, it's an EX starter deck, meaning everything that's coming into this deck is actually gonna be in hollow form, and it's coming out June 13 or 14 on the client, and then probably a couple of days before that on stores near you. So we just have to wait and see. I'm definitely gonna have hosting my tournaments with the starter decks as prizes. So if you guys are interested, just hit up the chat room, and I'm definitely will be here to send you guys all the information that you need to actually be part of the stream itself. So for everybody that's actually tuning into my chat room right now, what's up everybody? So let's start it off with Shallot front side. Like I said, we're gonna touch base on everything that we need to know about, because if you guys are already deck testing or trying to build this deck, or trying to see what to put actually in this deck, you have Tabletop Simulator, where you can test out. You have Untap, the app that you can actually test out as well, or you can print out the proxies from Eggman and then print them out and play with your friends in your house, at your local spots. It doesn't really matter, but just trying to test out. I know I've been testing out, still haven't adjusted on what exactly I want into the deck, but I still have time to actually adjust to it. So let's get to it. The first starter deck that we have is Shallot, starter deck number 9. We already know on the front side does not consist of draw power when he swings. Only thing that he has on the front side is actually to tap 4 energies and play up to 1 battle card with 10,000 combo power and Saiyan in his special traits from your hand. Then on the Awaken, can be activated during or activated in battle. If the conditions are met, when your life is at 4 or less, draw a card, then flip this card over. So the goal for this leader is to awaken as soon as possible. So you already know right there as key thing what you have to build upon when it comes to this leader. 2 things: try to awaken as soon as possible, and at the same time try to build a deck with mostly 6 drops, not even 6 drops, 10k combo power players, and then that has to consist on Saiyan traits So, you know, those are the two key things that you have to remember building this deck. So before anything, let's show the backside. Backside is a 20k swinger. When attacking, draw a card, and the same effect for the main is the same as the front, also to the back. Tap 4, play a battle card with 10,000 combo power with same traits and special traits, and from your hand. So that's definitely good. Imagine if it was only saying traits. Like, let's say if they would have been specific about 6 calls. Imagine summoning Gogeta with this card at 4 instead of 6. That goes crazy. But you know, they're gonna build it upon different things. So let's go. Next card is King Command. It's the super combo for the deck. Black and gold. Definitely a good card to have as a collaboration. We already know what it does. Super combo on the offensive side is 10k combo. On the defensive side is 20k. So there's nothing different about that. Next up is Zaha. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name. It's a 1-drop 15k swinger, 5k combo. When attacking, if there's a battle card with the cost of 6 in the battle area, look at the top. Look at the 2 cards from the top of your deck and use it. Use up to 1 battle card in a combo. Place the rest at the top in its owner's deck in any order. So that's definitely a good card. Not sure if I'm actually going to play this card into the deck. Maybe if you want to start off, if you like new to the game and you want to build a starter just with the starter decks because you can't really afford anything else, I think this is definitely a good card to actually put into your deck because you get to adjust how you want your top 2 cards to think. Yeah, of course, Chi-Chi is better, but like I just said, when it comes to the starter deck, like just in case for any newcomers, if you can't afford to get any cards and you want to build just a starter deck just for now, just to test the game and everything else, you have no problem having this card in your deck. But if you're actually going to upgrade, Chi-Chi's one of the options that you can actually put into the deck. But for now, if you're just starting, this is definitely a good card to actually have on the deck, honestly. So I'm trying to talk on both sides because we do have a couple of new people that actually join. Just start with the starter deck, don't have the other cards, don't have the funds for it, or just started off to see how it runs. So that's how I'm trying to give the idea on both sides. So the next card is Jaco. It's a 1-drop, 5k attack, 0 combo. It's a blocker. On play, if your leader Charlotte, draw a card. Okay, if you're playing with only the starter deck, this is good because you get to draw, because you know your Charlotte does not have the draw power when he swings on the front side. So getting these early in the game is definitely good, because I think late game using this as a blocker with a 5k attack is not going to last that long. It will probably get eliminated before you even get to block with it, because there's so many cards right now in the game that eliminates 1-drops. Or if you're playing against red will neg this down to 0 and you just lost the blocker. The only good thing about this card is that you get to draw. Besides that, there's no combo power. Like, it's just a killer. It's definitely just a killer. Next up is Charlotte. It's a 2-drop, 20k swing, 0 combo. Activate main once per turn. Place 1 card from your hand on the top of its owner's deck. If your leader is Charlotte and there's a battle card with a cost of 6 in your battle area, this card in the battle area gains double strike. I like this card. If you're playing starter deck mode, this I would play 3 max. 4 is a little bit excessive because you want to have the combo power. 3 should be good. 2 is kind of fine. But if you're trying to upgrade, that you know you're going to get the cards that you need, I like this card because it's a 2-drop. It's easier to summon. Yes, it's a 20k swing, but late game this is easier to summon. Let's just say if you got bodies on the board, 6-drop bodies, because you know you're gonna have to have one on the board. This actually places 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck. That card that you put on top of your deck could be a 6 cost, so use the effect of the other 6-drop that you got on the field. We'll talk about it when they come along, but most of these 6-drops have a great skill to kind of control the board, so it's definitely good to have this card as a 2-drop. because you could just spam those 2-drop double strikes and your opponent's gonna have to take it. If not, don't take it, then they're just gonna have to combo out, and then you got the big bodies on the board that's gonna actually put more pressure. So I like this card. So far, 2 is fine. Anything above 2 is kind of a little bit excessive, because like I said, you try to avoid using 0 combos. Next up, our first 6-drop is a Son Goku 6-drop 40k swing 10k combo. Is a vanilla card. If you're playing only starter decks, granted, put this card in the deck, because it's a 40k swing on turn 4. Because remember the leader effect, you can tap forward to summon a 10k combo. He's definitely good if you're playing only the starter deck. At turn 4 is already having a 6 cost on the board, and it's not going to be easy to remove this card because it's a 6 cost. Turn 4 to have this on the board, it's going to be hard, like hard to take this card off the board. If not, then you'll use it as a 10k combo boost. So that's definitely good. But if you're trying to upgrade, that you're using cards outside of the starter deck, this is most likely not going to be in your deck because, you know, you're not going to be using vanillas. Next up, the bread and butter to the deck, Son Goku 6-drop 30k swing 10k combo. On play, place 1 card from your hand onto the top of his owner's deck. If you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. That is amazing because now Charlotte, as he is a black leader, he has his own energy marker supporter that can actually give you kind of boost. Like let's say if you have a Trunks on the board, you got the energy marker now for next turn to protect your board, or if you want to use a Para, Hercule, whatever. But if you're just using the starter decks, then there's that one card, that one energy marker can actually come in handy with anything that you need from. We'll see what cards that I'll be talking about if you actually gonna play just with the starter decks. Now, when attacking, reveal the top card of your deck and add it to your hand. If the revealed card is at 6 cost, draw 1 card. What I like about this card is actually you get to put 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck before swinging. So that means you can guarantee popping his effect. So when you swing, you're drawing 2 cards instead of costing 1. Yes, your opponent's going to know that 1 card coming out your deck, but you're drawing 2 cards. So that's definitely good to have. It's definitely a good card. If you're going to play this card, I definitely see this card being played at Charlotte as a 4-off. Whether you're playing the starter deck version, whatever you, my bad, I pressed a button on my keyboard. Starter deck version, or if you're playing the advanced version, this has to be at 4-off. And that's my opinion though. But I feel like this card has to be a 4-off because the draw power is there and getting an energy marker. Next one is Son Goku / Bardock. Bardock! I wish I could actually play this in the Bardock deck because I'm a Bardock fan. Everybody that knows me, I am a fan. But there's no way to actually play this card. But anyways, this is a 6-drop, 35k swing, 10k combo. When attacking once per turn, choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. That's definitely good because that's every time he swings, every turn. That's why it's once per turn, so it's definitely good. So if your opponent got a little 2-drops on the board that you need to get rid of, even if it's combo power or blocker or whatever, you can actually use this card to pop it. Then on activate main, once per turn, discard 1 card from your hand and add it to your hand. Discard 1 card from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck and add it to your hand. If its revealed card cost is 6, switch this card in the battle area to active mode. So you get to dual swing with this card, but only using his attack effect once. But 35k swing twice is definitely a good card to have. Playing 3 to 4 of these is definitely good. 10k combo, cannot complain about it. So you already see that this deck is fully loaded with 10k combo power. 6 drops, so that means they're going to be hard to be removed off the board. They can get some of that 4, either awaken or non-awaken from your leader effect. So, you know, you got to learn how to manage and how you're going to play this deck. But I definitely see this deck looking really good right now. Next up, we have the Son Goku Childhood 1-drop 10k combo 5k combo boost. Activate main once per turn. If your leader is Shallot, draw one card, then place one card from your hand to the top of his owner's deck. So now you get to draw a card, get to choose a card from your hand to put at the top of your deck. So that card at the top of your deck, you can actually be a 6 cost to use the effect of another 6 cards on the board to flip the card over and activate the effect. So this is a good card to have in your starter deck if you're only playing starters. But to actually build a more structured deck, you'll probably play this maybe two ofs. I don't know. Haven't tested it out with this card. I tested out most of the cards in this starter deck, but I haven't tested it out with this one, which is gonna have to wait and see. When's the dual leader? The 22nd, bro. The 22nd. Next up is another 6 drop. Sun Gohan Childhood. 35k swing, 10k combo. On play, reveal the top card on your deck and add it to your hand. If the reveal card cost is 6, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and KO it. This is an amazing card because you have a lot of cards right now that manipulates the top card of your deck. So you can make sure that you have a 6 cost on top of your deck. Summon this at 4. Then you summon it, reveal the card, put that card into your hand because basically it's give you a draw. But from what it looks like, every single 6 cost we have right now lets you draw 1 card. They all cantrips. If you really put your mind to it, it's definitely everything. Reveal the top card of your deck and add it to your hand. They all saying that. Yes, granted, your opponent's going to know what you have in your hand, but then at the same time, you know it's going to be on top of your deck, which is going to be a 6 cost. That's what your goal is to go for the 6 cost to be at the top of your deck. So like that, you can use the effects. Cantrip wise, all 6 drops have a cantrip, which is nasty, amazing. So like I was saying before, I even move on to the next card. What the leader is proud to be built on, it's need the cantrips because he does not draw on his swing on his front side, and at the same time you want to awaken as fast as possible. We haven't seen much awaken cards, but we're still going through the process of all the cards, and then we'll see if we need to add more. Next up is Trunks Future. 1 drop, 5k attack, 10k combo. Activate main once per turn. Tap 1 energy. Place 1 card from your hand onto your top of your owner's deck. If you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. Okay, I like this card. Definitely like it. Because it's going to give you the energy marker. But the only problem I have, we're at a meta that this is not going to stick on the board. It's not. Like if you're trying to do early, like Kakarot, I was really thinking about this comparing it to Kakarot. Kakarot is still better because Kakarot, you only need to tap it to summon, then put the top card out of your hand to the top of your deck, and then use the energy marker. This one you have to tap 1 energy, then you have to tap another energy. So basically you're tapping 2, then losing a card to get an energy marker. Late game is good, early game is not, because you're still going to be behind. So I feel like Kakarot is still like a better card. 10k combo boost, the only difference. But like I said, we have to meta that this card might not last on the board. One of the diabolical cards in the deck right now. Nappa, 1 drop, 5k attack, 10k combo. On play, if your leader Shallot, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. There goes a Self Awakener. Then look at 3 cards from the top of your deck and place them at the top of the owner's deck in any order. So now you get to adjust the top 3 cards and see what you want to use, what you want to have next coming up in the next 3 turns. So then for the next 3 turns, or even 2 turns, because you know, I don't know if you got cantrips in your hand or whatever, but let's just say next 2 to 3 turns, you'll know what to put into your energy, what to play next. You know what's coming up. That's definitely good. Bottom decking, granted, but sometimes we need something different. Shallot being different to actually putting cards to the top of your deck actually helps you out a little bit more because you get to control what you want to keep on top in the order that you want it to. So like that, if you know what to do with the combo power or anything, like you know how to control your play by play. Right? So that's a 4 for sure. Both starter deck mode and both structure deck mode, so it doesn't really matter. Next up is Beerus, 2-drop, 20k swing, 0 combo. It's a crit battle card. On play, if you lead a Shallot, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then look at the top 3 cards from your deck and place them at the top of their owner's deck in any order. I like this card just because you're putting pressure on your opponent to either you're going to take the life, but the life is going straight to the discard pile, or you're going to have to burn a card out your hand in order to, you know, block this card. That's just a crit mode. Now, it's a self-awakener, which you definitely need. Shallot definitely needs it. That's 1. And 2 is just like Nappa. Look at the top 3 cards, manipulate what you want to have next coming up and everything else. Definitely a good card. 0 combo, granted. It should be at 0. I'm not even gonna lie, because it does have basically 3 effects in 1 for a 2 cost. Early game pressure, definitely good. So like that, your opponent don't have a hand size, especially you're already gonna have a disadvantage with the hand size because you don't draw when you swing with your leader. So this is definitely a good card to have in your deck. Starter deck mode, I'll probably play 3 to 4 ofs. Structure mode, I'll probably play just 2. Maybe 3, depending on how you're trying to build your deck. But me personally, I'm actually playing 2 of these because it's definitely a good card to have. Next up is the Boma, 1-drop, 5k attack, 5k combo. On play, if your leader is Shallot, look at 4 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 battle card with the cost of 6 or less and 10,000 combo power and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck in any random order. So now we have the first searcher that actually puts the cards into your bottom deck. So that's definitely good because you already know what you're looking for. It really specifies exactly what you're looking for. Like it has to be a 6 cost, 10k combo. It doesn't say 6 cost, 10k combo or just a saying itself. So it kind of like really specifies a little bit too much. So this might be good just with the starter deck mode because that's what you're looking for when you're building your structure. Not sure if you want to actually play this card because all your cards is actually manipulating to have the cards at the top of your deck, to have this to put the bottom of your deck, and then next thing you know, you're bottom decking one of your super combos or something you really need to come up that you know you want to avoid all the problems. So I'm not sure if you guys are actually gonna play this card. Right now I play it and I'm really starting to see that this becomes a little bit of a problem. So I'll probably change it into something like cantrips or something a little bit better. Excuse me. Next up is Vegeta, 6-drop, 30k swing, 10k combo. Activate main, KO this card. In the battle area, choose up to 2 battle cards with the cost of 4 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO them. Definitely a good card. It's Final Explosion for yellow, just basically a black. The only difference is, what I like about this card, you summon it, you apply the 30k swing, right? Whatever the 30k swing does, either to lead or to a battle card on the field, then you get to use the effect of this card to pop 2 cards off the board as a sacrifice, but at least you got the 30k swing out the way to apply pressure. So you're board control and you're applying pressure to your opponent. So that's definitely a good card to have. I'll start a deck mode, play this at 4. Structure mode, I'm really playing it at 3 right now. I definitely love this card. I feel like 2 is fine because I'm starting to see this card a little bit too much, but I'd rather play it at 2. I feel like 2 is fine because you have other cards you can actually put into the deck. And right now I'm trying to build just a 50 card deck, so I actually see the cards that I need more frequently than anything else. So definitely a good card to have. Next up, love this card. Love it. Vegito, 2-drop, 20k swing, 5k combo. Permanent. Increase the cost of this card in your deck or battle area by 4. This card is amazing. You have searchers that could get this card. you have the effects of the other 6-drop that could use this as an effect, because off the deck itself, it's a 6 cost. So let's just say if the card that you reveal is this from the top of your deck, is consists of 6 costs, and you're only summoning it at 2, but once it hits the field, it's a 6-drop. So it's not going to be easy to remove this card unless you swinging at it. That it's broken. Then at the same time, on play, place 1 card from your hand onto its owner's deck. If your leader is Shallot and you don't have an energy marker, place 1 energy marker. This is basically a buffed up Kakarot on turn 2. On turn 2, if you only have 2 energies, you're definitely going to have 3. This is not telling you that you have to have a 6 cost on the field. It's just letting you know that you just got to place 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck, and you get the energy marker. That's it. You can have him there, just stand him there. You don't even have to swing with him. Or swing with him, 20k swing. But remember, he's a 6 cost. It's not going to be easy to remove him off the board. So, Shallot is looking pretty good right now, going into the meta that we're in. And that card for sure, you got to play 4 off. Starter deck, structure, don't matter. That has to be a 4 off. Now we go into the extras. Burning Power of Instinct. So 1 drop. Activate main. If there is a battle card with the cost of 6 in your battle area, choose up to 2 battle cards with the cost of 3 or less in your battle area and KO them. Alright? So, I like this card because you're roughly going to be playing a lot of 6 cost. So it's easier to use this card. A lot of people consist of trying to play 10-time Kamehameha, but the only way that 10-time Kamehameha is actually could be used to pop 2 bodies off the board, you have to burn an energy marker. What if you want to burn an energy marker and you need it because you have something on the board that you need to protect? Like if you have the Trunks, you need the energy marker, you don't want to use it or whatever. This is actually good. So you could go with either or, honestly. Either or card you could go with. But I like this card a little bit better because you're playing a lot of 6 drops. So popping 2 bodies off the board is definitely fine. And your energy marker that you have on the board, you could probably use it to activate something else that needs the energy marker. So yeah, this is definitely a good card. Probably 2 off. 2 off on both sides. Yeah. Next up, I'm going to end you. 1 drop. Activate on battle. Your cards that are on battle gets 15,000 power for the battle. Then if there's a battle card with the cost of 6 in your battle area, draw 1 card. Starter deck mode, I'll definitely play this because you want to have you're already good with the combo boost. But just having this as a power boost, you're really going to apply pressure to your opponent on the offensive side. Because most of your swings are 30 to 35k swing. Bumping them up to this. And you get to draw a card because if you got a 6 cost on the field, that is great. Now, starter deck. Going into structured mode that you're building with cards that's already out that supports black. Not sure you're going to be playing this card. I'd rather play Ultimate Sparking because Ultimate Sparking on the defensive side, you get to lock a body on the board. If you use the energy marker to use it. If not, it's a 20k swing. This, on the other hand, gives me the same kind of vibes of Resisting Destiny. The only thing that resists Destiny, you have to combo a card before using that card to draw a card. So this 6 drop to be on the field, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with that. So you're definitely gonna draw the card. So it's up to you. Depending on how you want to build your deck, you can definitely use this card. And that's it for Shallot. Shallot does have plenty of support when it comes down to his main effect, the 4 cores, to summon a 6 drop, 10k combo boost, all the 6 cores besides that 1 vanilla. They all have amazing effects to pop something off the board, to dual swing, to give you an energy marker, to give you draw power. And that's one thing, that they all have natural draw powers. They all become cantrips before anything. Yes, like I said earlier, your opponent gets to see the card that you're going to draw from it, but they can't stop you from drawing. So that's the only good thing. And you already know there's going to be a 10k combo that's going to come on hand. So your opponent's going to be like, damn, that's a 10k combo. It's never going to be like, yeah, remember that 0 combo that he just drew. They're never going to see that, because it's going to be a 10k combo that you're trying to apply to the top of your deck. So it's definitely good. And with the 2-drop Shallot, you know, small body, apply pressure, double strike, because you're already going to have a 6-drop on the board. It's definitely amazing as well. So Shallot is looking pretty good going into the set. Even though I tested him out with most of the starter decks cards, I played against Yellow Vegeta. My hand kind of dried out. So cantrip is a must. Early game, late game is not. It's definitely good, but it's a must. It's a must. Either you're gonna go with the cantrips or you're gonna go with Self Awakeners, whichever one you want to go with. But you have to draw. You have to really draw. So that's it for Shallot. Hopefully you guys are interested in playing Shallot. Now we're gonna go towards Giblet. So Giblet's a little bit interesting. It's a green deck. This is starter deck number 10. One attacking, draw 1 card, and then you already know, on the Awaken, life at 4 or less, draw 1 card, then flip this card over. Nothing special about it until you get to the backside, which is 1 attacking, draw 1 card. It's a 20k swing. Activate main once per turn. Place 1 energy into its owner's drop. If you have 2 or less energy, add up to 2 battle cards from your drop to their owner's energy. Then if you would add a card to your owner's energy during this turn, place that card into your owner's drop instead. So definitely good. You get to control your energies, because it looks like a lot of these cards are going to be built on the energies that you're going to have less than your opponent. But at the same time, how many bodies can you actually summon by keeping yourself at 2 to 5 range of energies? So if somebody just comes in and continue eliminating battle cards after battle cards after battle cards off the board, and they keep building theirs, we won't have some problems. So hopefully the effects of the cards that they're actually going to summon with Giblet has the potential of try to control your opponent's board. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. First card would be the super combo, Ginnan Man, standard front offensive 10k, defensive 20k off the hand. So we already know that's a super combo. Next up is Golden Frieza, 3-drop 25k swing, 0 combo, permanent. Only on your turn. If you have less energy than your opponent, this card in the battle area gets 5,000 power. So at 3 cards, 30k swing, basically looking like a Nappa. Basically 30k swing only on your turn. And on play, if your leader is Giblet, draw 1 card, then add up to 1 card from your light to your hand. So that's definitely good. So you get to draw 2 cards off of this card. That's amazing. That is definitely amazing. Starter deck mode, most likely you're gonna be playing 3 of, maybe 4 of. I've seen a lot of deck lists that people's playing 4 of these. Hopefully you guys are protected with combo power, because that looks insane to me. Because I feel like you have other cards that you can actually put that gives you combo power, because you don't want to have a lot of deck cards. Because green looks like it consists of a lot of deck cards nowadays. But it's definitely a great card to have in your deck. Next up, Goku Black. Goku Black tier 0, baby! Let me start. It's a 5-drop, 35k swing, 0 combo. It's a crit, just like Goku Black. On play, place 2 of your energies into your owner's drop. Choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Definitely good. Like I was just saying, hopefully, you know, with you trying to control your energies to be lower than your opponent's, the effects of these cards has to be immaculate. This right here, applying 35k swing crit, is one hell of a power move. Then at the same time, you get to KO something off the board. No F-bar to end, so that's definitely good. So playing these at 3 or 4 of starter deck or structure, I think is good enough. Next up, we have the Zamasu, 1-drop, 5k attack, 5k combo. On play, if your leader is Giblet, Look at the 4 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal to 1 battle card with the cost of 2 to 5 and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck in any random order. I just feel like it's a little bit too, excuse me. It's a little bit too controlling. When it says 2 to 5, that means you can't pick up a 1 drop. Has to be a 2 drop to 5. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see what does it have to actually that you're only specifying 2 to 5. But for you not to pick up another 1 cost, that could be a searcher or cantrip, it's kind of like a little bit off. But I feel like this could be this could come in handy. We're just gonna have to wait and see people's deck builds, which I haven't sat here and actually build my Giblet deck yet, because I'm focusing more into just sticking to black. Next up is Giblet, 3 drop, 20k swing, 10k combo. It's a blocker. On play, if your leader's Giblet, add up to 2 cards from your life to your hand. That's definitely good. If you guys know the 1 drop Mai for blue, does the same thing. That, you know, you could on play, you can take up to 2. This is actually giving you the same option, and you can actually use it as a blocker, which most likely you're not going to use as a blocker. You'll probably use it just to apply pressure and to awaken as soon as possible. But late game, it's in the 3 drop, 3 cost range. It could probably survive on the board to still be a blocker. But let's see the other options that they have. But I feel like this is definitely a good card if you're trying to aggressively awaken as soon as possible. Next up is Janemba, 2 drop, 15k swing, 10k combo. Permanent, your turn. If you have less energy than your opponent, discards in the battle area gets 10,000 combo power. So it's swinging at 25k swing if your opponent has more energy than you. Then at the on play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. This is definitely a good card. 10k combo boost is definitely something that you need in the deck, as you see a lot of 0 combos coming into the starter deck. And actually a 2 drop 25k swing is not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely not that bad. How many will you try to play of this? Not sure. I've seen deck profiles that's playing 2, maybe 3 of. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Yo, what up, Jay? So yeah, it's up to you how you want to play this card, but to have it in the deck is not that bad. Self Awakener, 25k swing is definitely good. Shallot, 4 drop, 30k swing, 5k combo. I'm still kind of confused on why they call it. Oh, they just changed 1 letter into the name. I just noticed that. So I don't understand how this is a fusion named Shallot, just changing 1 letter into the name. But whatever. Permanent, your turn. If you have less energy than your opponent, this card in a battle area gains 5,000 power. So it puts it at 35. If you got less energy than your opponent, which most likely that's going to be the case, then on play, place 2 of your energies into your owner's drop. If your leader is Giblet, draw 1 card, then add to 1 battle card from your drop into your owner's energy. So you're gonna discard 2 to bring back 1. So hopefully you're still under the radar that you got less energies than your opponent. So like that, this guy bumps up to 35, and that means if you're swinging for lead, your opponent has to use a super combo or give you 2 10k combos to actually, you know, come out of this swing. So definitely a good card to have as well. Starter deck mode, maybe 2. I think 2 to 3 of should be fine in either deck that you try to build. Next up is Super Baby 2. So 2 drop, 20k swing, 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. 1 attacking, draw 1 card, then discard 1 card from your hand. So it's definitely good. 1 is a Self Awakener, and it pitches to make sure that you have the right cards in your hand to use the effect of other leaders. I mean, not other leaders, of other cards in the battlefield to, like, you know, activate certain effects. So this is definitely a good card because now you can actually control the way that you want to keep your hand up. So if, let's just say you have a lot of 0 combos in your hand, you can definitely start discarding those 0 combos to build up combo power on your hand for late game. And and it's a self-awakener so for the early game as well. Next up is Cell. It's a 3-drop, 25k swing, 5k combo. Is on plays a self-awakener. When attacking, if you have less energy than your opponent, choose up to one card with the cost of 4 or less in your opponent's battle area and add it to his owner's energy in rest mode. So this effect is definitely good. I'm not sure why nobody actually... I've seen most deck profiles that people actually build this deck. I haven't seen them play it because a lot of people nowadays like to just build decks just to build it. But you have to test it out. I've seen people test it out. And I don't know why they don't want to be using this card, because this card's effect actually does come in handy if you're using your leader effect, because instead of the card going into your owner's energy, it actually goes to the owner's drop. So basically you removed it from play and it's not being KO'd and it's not being negative 0. So it could be like the Jiren. If you're playing against red, you're not KO'ing it because it can get KO'd once per turn, but you're removing it off the board. So that's definitely good. So it's definitely good. Playing 2 of maybe just for the Jiren matchup. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Who knows? We just gonna have to test these decks out, right? We still got like about 2 weeks left. Test them out. Next up is Turles. 4-drop, 30k swing, 5k combo. On play, place 2 of your energies into your owner's drop. If your leader is Giblet, this card gains double strike for the turn. Then add up to 1 battle card from your drop into your owner's energies. So you're discarding technically just 1 energy just to turn this card into a double strike. Not bad. 30k swing as well is not that bad. You're not losing much of it just to summon this card. So it's definitely good. So you'll be at 4, going down to 2. Going back up to 3, then next turn you'll be back at 4. That's not bad. That is definitely not bad. Give me 1 second. Alright. Next up is Hit. 2-drop, 20k swing, 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. When attacking, if you have less energy than your opponent, choose all battle cards with the cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO them. Honestly, this card, starter deck mode or not, this card has to be a 4 of, because you already know what meta we're in. We're in a blue deck meta. Everything 1 drops everywhere. When it comes to yellow, depending Majin Buu, all these 1 drops on the board. Same thing with green Brawly or any green 1 drops. Just try to eliminate everything off the board. So this is definitely board control. Small bodies getting eliminated off rip every time he swings. That's definitely good as a 2-drop. So it's easier to actually summon this guy. So that's definitely good. I like this card, especially when it comes to playing against blue. This card definitely was built for blue, because blue has the potential of just always want to combo out of the swings, because they don't want to awaken too fast. They want you to burn out cards and, you know, make you build your board and then just drop Sinister Sickle or any other card that bounces cards back to your hand or to the bottom of your deck. So having this on the deck definitely helps out a lot. Next up, we have the 3-drop Frieza, 20k swing, 10k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. That's good. There's another Self-Awakener. When attacking, if you have less energies than your opponent, choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. I feel like there's other options that you can actually play. Early game, this is definitely good because you get to eliminate most of the 2 drops that people have on the board, especially, you know, when it comes to blue, because most of that's what we're going against right now is the blue meta. Even though Majin Buu is the only non-blue deck that's actually up there, but you know you're gonna be playing a lot of blues, so this card actually helps out a lot. Not sure if you're gonna actually play this card. You probably have other options, but you know, there's something you gotta think about when it comes to adding this to your deck. Not a big fan of it, I'm not gonna lie. This is a card that I'm really a big fan of. Brawly BR, 4 drop, 25k swing, 10k combo. When attacking, once per turn, choose up to one battle card with the cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. That's nice. That's definitely good. Same thing as the other leader. I mean, the Frieza before. The only thing is a 25k swing. 25k swing definitely does a lot now in this meta because you get to burn a 10k combo boost out of your opponent's hands or something on the board. If it's something on the board that actually survives, because when this guy swings, it pops a 2 or less. Then activate on main once per turn. Place one of your energies into your next drop. If your leader's Giblet, switch this card to active mode. So now you have a dual swinger. On one turn, he's popping the 2 or less. On the second turn, he's just swinging for 25. And your opponent has to block both if he wants to survive. That's definitely good. On 4 cost, going down to 3. Then next turn, you'll probably go up to 4, depending on how many energies you have. But it does consist on you using the energies. Next up is the Majin Buu Kid, which I don't understand why people do not play this card. When I see these deck lists, I'll be like, you guys must be out your mind, because the effect of this card is so damn good. Because you do not have many cards that does this. It's a 4 drop, 25k swing, 5k combo. Discard 1 card from your hand on play and place 2 of your energies into your owner's drop. Add up the top card from your deck to your life, then add up to 1 battle card from your drop to your owner's energies. So you're only discarding 1 card from your hand and 1 card from your energy, because 1 is going to come back anyways, to put the top card of your deck to your life. And you could be at 4 life, just awaken. You're about to go back to 5 on some King Piccolo shenanigans. So why not do it? That's definitely good. That is definitely good to even do. I'm not sure why people don't play it, but I definitely like this card. This is something that you'll play 2 of at least. Putting at 3, 4, I'm not sure. I feel like 2 is enough, but hopefully to see other people actually playing this card. Next up is Raditz, 1 drop, 5k attack, 10k combo on play if your leader's Giblet. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then once per turn, place 1 energy into your owner's drop. This card in the battle area gets 15,000 power for the turn. It's definitely good because it's self-awakener early. So this consists of being aggressive on awakening soon enough, which is good because the effect of your leader actually does a big impact once per turn. But to have this at a 4 of, I'm not sure about it. You definitely have other cards that actually awakens as well. But to burn, if you want to do late game small bodies, this 1 drop 20k swing, but you're burning your energies to do so, it's kind of a little bit tricky. Maybe play 2 of these. I feel like 2 should be fine. But if you're only playing starter deck mode and you need the 10k combo, I feel like you should play this at 4, maybe at 3. But 4 is a little bit excessive. So yeah, maybe 2 to 3. 3 for starter deck if you're only playing with the starter deck. But if you're building like us out with the support of green, then probably 2 of. Or maybe not play it at all. It all depends on you guys. Next up is Saiyan Born of Fury and Hate. 1 cause, activate on battle. Your card that is in battle gets 15,000 power for the turn. Then if your leader is Giblet and you have less energy than your opponent, this card gets 10,000 power for the battle. So you're getting a 25 combo boost. So we're just gonna have to see if this is something that you want to play, because you just gotta have to make sure that you have less energy than your opponent. So that's another thing that you have to really think about as well. So it's a lot about energy control. Like, you have to really know how to play this deck turn by turn. It's not going to be like a Brawly deck that you know what to do turn by turn with only 4 energies. This one actually consists of you going down to 3, going up to 4, going down to 4, going up to 5, keeping it at 5, going down from 5 to 2, and stuff like that. So it's this is definitely more of a thinking deck. It's not like one of these decks that is just already built on its own and you're already good to go. It's definitely not like that. Next up is Twisted Morality. 2-drop. Place 1 energy into your owner's drop. If your leader is Giblet, choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of 4 or less, and up to 1 battle card with the cost of 3 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO them. Sounds like a good card. Definitely sounds like a good card. But would you play this over something else? Not sure. I feel like you could play something else that actually give you the same cost. I forgot that Gohan card that the Nameku plays at 2-drop, but you have to have a 2 life. You have to be at 2 life to use it. Maybe that's a better card to use. Or you'll probably have battle cards that actually removes cards from play. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. I like the card, but I feel like you'll be really destroying your energies for the cost of not much with this card. I don't feel like this card is actually a good card. I feel like you could probably play something better. So that's it. That's it for the 2 starter decks. I don't know which you guys are interested in playing, or which one you guys think is better. But I feel like they both consist of good potential to be part of the meta. I feel like they're gonna blend in just right. We're just gonna have to wait and see how they do. And yeah, so those are the 2 starter decks that they come out June 13, June 14, depending on what client wants to do. And then for local stores, they'll probably get it like a few days earlier. I'm gonna try to get my case of these, because I'm trying to get my 4 to play at locals, and with the codes I try to put it into the client so I could test these 2 decks out. Then at the same time, I will be having extra starter decks so I can do my tournament live at locals, because I'm definitely gonna do it. Not sure what day I'm gonna do it, but then at the same time I'm trying to do it for the client. The client is definitely guaranteed for June 22nd. It's a Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, for whoever's interested on joining. I'll definitely be putting that later on in the screen. So for right now, we're just gonna continue chopping it up with everything that has been coming out for the leaks. So let's go to the manga boosters. That's where everybody's like jaw dropping of all the cards that actually been coming out for the next booster box. So let me just pick this screen up so I can actually see what's... We're going to talk about all the leaders that's out. Let's go with the first leader that's coming out for that starter booster box, manga booster box, which is Bulma for black. On the front side, 15k swing, permanent. This card can't attack, but activate main, switch this card into rest mode, draw 1 card, and discard 1 card. So you're definitely pitching. You're not drawing for it, but you get to awaken at 5 or less. The standard is actually 4 or less, but you actually awaken at 5 or less, and you get to draw a card out of it. So that's definitely good, because you're gonna get to awaken as soon as possible, and that means your opponent is gonna be comboing just to get a swing over this leader. So we're just gonna have to see how that goes. Then on the backside is a 20k swing, but on permanent this card does not swing. So we're just building this deck upon the effect of what it does, and then the battle cards has to be immaculate to support it. So activate on battle on your turn. It doesn't say once per turn, which is good, but it does say switch this card to rest mode. Maybe we're gonna have cards that actually restand this card, but as of right now, this is only a once per turn. If you only have cards with adventure in their special traits in your battle area, switch your battle card that's in battle to active mode. Then use up to 1 battle card from your drop in the combo. So now you're in a combo from your discard pile instead of from hand and instead of from your deck. That's something new to black, because black has the potential to combo from the top of your deck. That's the Bardock. Then you have the standard comboing from your hand. That's every other color. And then now we have black the potential with comboing from your discard pile, which is amazing. So we just have to wait and see what the support looks like when it comes to this leader. So now next leader we have the manga version. We already have this Son Goku childhood leader. They just came out with the manga version artwork. So we already know what it does. Draw 1, awaken at 4, then on the backside, once returned, discard 1 card from your hand. During this turn, the next time you use an extra with the original cost of 2 or less, you don't have to pay the cost. We already seen what this card does, especially when you have the double strike on the board. To use the effect of this, to use Final Hope Slash or anything that's a 2-drop, like, I don't understand. Not sure. Why did they reprint Kid Cool? Have no idea. No idea why they reprinted Kid Cool. But that's one of the 5 leaders that's coming out in this deck. So it's a brand new leader and it's already coming out with thing. So I guess they're keeping it in the Dragon Ball base, but I still feel like they should have did somebody else. Because this is a new leader. I don't understand why would he do this as a manga art. Third leader is a manga booster. For the manga booster, it's a Vegeta, the green Vegeta that came out for set 4. Definitely was a good deck. Definitely was missing a lot. So that means this is it's a reprint into this manga box. That means this Vegeta is gonna have support, and hopefully we get to see more than just one green deck in the competitive mode. I'm tired of seeing just Android 17. If it's not Android 17, Broly's getting up there, right? But I feel like this deck is good. Nameku is definitely good. Giblet, hopefully gonna be there too. I want this color to be more than just one leader. Like it's just like I want it to be like blue. Blue has Halo Cool, blue has Kid Cool, blue has Zamasu. If you want to go there, is you have Vegito. So you have multiple blue decks that you're actually gonna face. I just don't understand why green plays the way it plays. But let's just see how the ban list goes and see how some of these leaders gonna be played out. So that's leader number 3, right? Leader number 4. Let me expand this out. Leader number 4 is Cell. Not a reprint. Definitely Cell. Red. Not green. Red. It's a 15k swing. When attacking, draw 1 card. Standard awakens at 4. Draw 1 card. Then awakens. The awakened side is a 20k swing. When attacking, if a battle card with Android and its special traits is removed from the battle area by skill, during this turn, draw 1 card. Then this card gets 20,000 power for the turn. Okay, so naturally you don't get to draw. We're just gonna have to see the support to this leader because you're specifying that something Android type has to get removed from the board in order for you to draw. Not sure how good that is. That means we got another red leader like Android 18 that's a leader that is special traits locked with Android, but the only difference is that this is actually giving itself a 20k combo boost. Android 18 is giving 20k combo boost to somebody on the board, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. So there's gonna be battle of the androids when it comes to red. Will they be better than Jiren, which Jiren is the best red deck now? We won't know until we actually see. But I definitely see the potential to this leader. We're just going to have to see the support that's coming out. Because if they're going to consist of the support that we have now for androids, this leader sucks. But it's a manga booster box, so maybe we're going to have more android support. Maybe it's going to fit better in this deck. Maybe it fits better in Android 18. We're just going to have to wait and see how it goes down. So that's number 4. Number 5, yellow. we have another Majin Buu. The third Majin Buu for yellow. We have 15k swing, one attacking, draw a card. Awaken at 4, then draw a card, standard on the front side. On the back side, 20k swing, one attacking, draw one card. Then the ability is activate on main once per turn if you have a battle card with the cost of 4 or more and Majin in its special traits in your battle area. Choose up to one rest mode card in your opponent's battle area, and it can't switch to active mode during your opponent's next turn. That is crazy, because if you build the deck in Majin mode, we're mostly Majins, it's not even restricting the cost of the battle card you get to lock. It's only restricting 4 or more cost. Wish they had to do it like that. Because if they hit Majin, you have all these 3-drops. These 3-drop Majins, if it would have been 3 or more, then this would have been locking all game. All game. But 4 or more, that means we're going to get more Majins. We're just going to have to wait and see which are these Majins. Because with the Majin Buus that we have now, if they get banned or not, you already know people's going to play it in this deck. Because it's definitely going to fit right in. But it's just crazy because that's definitely a battle, a leader that can actually lock something off the board goes crazy. Definitely goes crazy. So those are the 5 leaders that we got, right? So let's talk about the cards that we're getting behind these leaders. It's going to be a mix and match. Some of them, it's already in English. Some of them is translated into English. We're just going to have to see how it is. Just in case if you guys don't know, these are the energy markers coming out in the manga booster box as well. If you guys actually read the mangas, the Dragon Ball mangas, I think it's Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z mangas, these are the covers. I don't know about you guys, I actually collect the Dragon Ball Super mangas. I'm already up to issue number 23. I think in like 2-3 months the next one comes out. I definitely can't wait until I read that one. But yeah, I do follow the mangas for the supers. I'm going to have to start collecting the Dragon Balls and the Dragon Ball Z. But these energy markers consist of the book covers to the Dragon Ball Zs. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go with the first 4-drop, Majin Buu Evil. It's a 30k swing, 5k combo. 1 attacking, once per turn, discard 1 card from your hand. If your leader is Majin in his special traits, switch this card to active mode. The crazy part about this is you have 3 Majin Buu leaders in yellow, so you could really just use this in any of the decks. Now this card playing in the Majin Buu that we have now, not the Kid Ku that's coming out, but the Buu text that we have now, this card really is gonna go crazy. Definitely gonna go crazy. So we just gonna have to wait and see which Majin Buu is gonna be climbing on top, especially with the ban list that's coming out. If they don't come out with a ban list that hits Majin Buu and this comes into the part of the arsenal, that deck is gonna be insanely strong. Insanely strong. Next up, we have for blue, we have Videl, 1-drop, 5k attack, 10k combo. Return this card to your hand, reveal the top card of your deck, and the revealed card has Saiyan City in the special traits. Play up to 1 Videl with the cost of 2 from your hand, then can play Videl for the turn. So this is a reprint. Now reading it out loud, this card is definitely a reprint. So people are definitely going to try to get this. We're just going to have to see how much that manga booster box is going to be, because I heard it's going to be really expensive. I heard I'm going to try my best to get my own box. And if I do get my own box, you already know all these colors except black, because I'm going to stick to black. I feel like I'm sticking to black. I like black. I like the play style of it. Maybe yellow, but blue, red, and green definitely going to be up for sales and trades. So if anybody that's interested from my area, we could definitely talk about it. But let's just see how much these manga booster boxes is going to actually be. Talk about the next one. There goes Cell support number 1. 4 drop, 25k swing, 10k combo. On play, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and it gets minus 10,000 power for the turn. So this is definitely good. Negging minus 10 on turn 4. Then activate main, place 1 Android 18 and discard from the battle area into your owner's drop. If your leader is an Android only card, draw 1 card, then play up to Cell with 30,000 power from your hand. I'm not understanding why it says leader is an Android only card. We don't have an Android / anything. We have Android 18. Unless Android 18 is something else, Universe 7 maybe? I'm not sure why it says that. This is really specifying like leader lock, which we only have 2 Androids when it comes to Riot. Unless Android 18 has Android / something else, which I hardly doubt. So we're just gonna have to see what's going on with this. Then draw 1 card. Yeah, alright, so it's a good card. Not sure how I feel about popping 2 bodies off the board to summon something else, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Next up, Son Goku Childhood. 3 drop, 25k swing, 5k combo. If your leader has World Tournament and his special traits, choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and place it at the bottom of your owner's deck. Then draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards from your hand. When attacking, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. This is crazy. This card is crazy. You get to bounce back, you get to draw, you get to pitch 2, you get to take a life, all at the cost of 3. This is what? Come on. We try to eliminate 1 leader. Now this leader looks like it's about to be the top. Like what? This is crazy. Oh my god. I already see blue. Blue is never gonna fall. 1 falls and another leader rises. Just insane. Just insane. Next up, it's kind of blurry, but I'm gonna read it. I think there's a promo card that's coming out. It's a 1 drop, 5k attack, 0 combo. On play, if your leader only has Android in his traits, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 card with Android on his traits with the cost of 5 or less, and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck, or at the bottom of your deck. After that, choose up to 1 battle card with your battle card in your opponent's battle area, and you give it minus 5,000 power for the turn. That's not bad. You already know what you're searching for. This is the 5 cores Android Fusion, the Fusion Android 13, the Dual Striker if the first swing actually goes through. So definitely good. Like it. Definitely like this card. Definitely like this card. And you can play either Cell or Android 18. Not that bad. Not that bad. Yo, X Draker, what's up? What's up? Cross arm diving, broken card. Yeah, definitely a broken card. Manga booster. We have Master Roshi for black and Krillin for black as well. Both 3 drop. One is a 25k swing, 5k combo. The other is a 20k swing, 10k combo. So Roshi is add up 1 card from your life to your hand. Then once per turn, only on your turn in battle, if your leader has adventure in his special traits, discard in the battle, and you use a card from your drop as a combo during this turn, you draw a card. That's not bad. That is not bad. Have a good stream, bro. Loving the new starter decks and Boma leaders. Definitely the main for me next set, along with Charlotte and Giblet. Boma will be my first leader played. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for stopping by, Brody. I really appreciate it. For you, definitely Boma is gonna be the first if you're playing client. But for me, it's gonna be Charlotte because getting this manga booster at locals is gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be expensive as hell. So we're just gonna have to, you know, we're gonna have to save up, break that piggy bank open, and see, you know, if you get the cards that you need to actually build a deck. But you know for sure if you're actually playing at locals and you're gonna play anything from this booster box, you're gonna be one or maybe two the most in each locals playing cards from this deck when it first comes out, because stores are not having much of luck to get extra boxes when it comes to the manga boosters, because they said it's too expensive. Most of them is saying 12, most of them is saying 1300. How much a box is gonna be itself, and they got limited to 2 boxes. So you already know they're gonna use these 2 boxes to host their tournaments, so they could drive more people to play more to get the cards that they need when it comes to these packs. So we're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But Shallot's gonna be the deck that I'm actually gonna be playing. I'm sticking to black. I don't like going into all the different colors because, you know, that's money more being spent. But black is definitely gonna be it. So thank you for tuning in. Just saying. So back to Krillin. Next card for black. If your leader is an adventure and his special traits, this card is in the battle. And you have a card in the combo area. This card gains crit and 5k combo boost. Then on play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. It's not that bad. This card, 25k swing crit, applying pressure to your opponent. But you have to combo with the card though. That's the only thing. I don't like that. That's the only thing. To use the effect of the crit, you have to combo. I don't know about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And I apologize for the dog in the back. That means I got people coming up the steps, coming to my house right now, and my dog loves to get excited. Just loves to get excited with new people. Okay, so next card would be, well, next picture would be for blue. We have the scissors, paper, rock. We already know what that does. It's a reprint. And then also you have the Kamehameha full power 2-drop. Your turn, only on battle. If your leader has world tournament and his special traits, your card that's in battle gets 25,000 power for the turn. Then, well, for the battle, not for the turn. For battle. Then choose all battle cards with the cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and place them at the bottom of your owner's deck in any random order. I already see Kid Ku, whatever balance they consist of is gonna hit Halo Ku so hard that Kid Goku is gonna be the next blue leader on the line that people's gonna start complaining of. Cause I already see it. We already read like about 2 or 3 cards that's really making this deck a little bit broken. There's either a reprint or it's a new card. The deck is already strong enough, but people's not playing it because of Halo Ku. But once Halo Ku gets hit, because we know he's gonna get hit, you already know this is gonna be the top-notch blue deck, and people's gonna start complaining about this deck as well. And you already see we wait a whole year just to get another ban list. So we just gonna have to wait and see what the ban is gonna consist of, because right now, whatever it is, Kid Ku is gonna be the king of games, the king of blue, basically. Watch, I already see it. It's free. Bulma ability lets you combo from drop, and she will withstand him, so you can swing with it again. Oh, for the Krillin, yeah, I can definitely see that. But just in case if you have something up, but your leader has to be awakened at that time to use that effect with the combo thing. So it's a swing and a miss. So at the beginning of the game, you're most likely gonna charge that card. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Then you said got to think how these cards work with the Bulma leader effect, so that crit with Krillin is free. Yeah, so so that's the mindset that everybody should have right now. We have 3 weeks left. 3 weeks left before the manga booster box comes out. You have Tabletop Simulator, you have Untap app, and you have proxies you can actually print out to actually play these cards at your locals, webcam, on the Untap app, on the Tabletop app, and try to work as much as you can So like that you get comfortable with what cards you think is gonna fit best into the decks. I keep telling these people this. I try to play as much as I can while I'm at work. Sometimes I don't even get to finish the game, but I already see what cards fit, the matchups, and everything else. It definitely helps out. On tap is a little bit unorganized, just a bit. Tabletop Simulator is a little bit better, but you just gotta have to have somebody to actually play with. But try to get as much work as you can, because that is the goal right now. Because right now, with this set locked in into just 2 leaders being the top dogs, we just have to get prepped for the next 2 to 3 weeks. We just have to wait. Another Kid Cool support, yep. She awakened at 5. Yeah, so early. How are you, bro? Cell and Kid Cool leader. Yeah, the Cell is still kind of iffy until we actually see the full effect of Cell support not taking most of what Android support has. I still can't say Cell is actually gonna be strong. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, I see you guys talking amongst yourself. But yeah, let's go on to the next card. Or next picture. Excuse me. Artificial Moon. We already know what that does. It's a reprint of set 4 field card for Vegeta. That's definitely going to be used in the Giblet deck. We're reading with all the cards that we've been reading, with all the Giblet, with using energies to do certain effects. This is definitely going to help out because you get to bring 1 card back. 3 calls? Yeah, 3 calls back to your energy. So definitely gonna, hands down, gonna be one of the key factors to this deck. Definitely one of the key factors. Then we have the new Nappa card. That is a Vegeta support as well. If your leader is Vegeta, look at the 4 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal 1 Great Ape Vegeta or up to 1 card with the cost of 5 or less. And see in the special traits and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck in any random order. This is 1 card that this Vegeta really needed to tip the scale a little bit and people actually start playing this deck. Because now with the 3 calls, with the 7 drop Goku that you can actually summon it at 3. If your life is at 2, definitely a good card as well. So I'm gonna start seeing a lot of people play this green Vegeta. I just feel like people need to start playing something different to see how strong they could be. But people just like to follow the meta. Stop following the meta. Sometimes the meta would never open your eyes to anything. You want to test out a lot of these decks because the simple fact that you're only focusing on building or playing just the meta, and then you come into regionals matching up with a deck that you haven't been studying with and you get to lose, you'll be highly upset. You go on the client and you play against a deck that you technically thought you were supposed to win, but your deck is built for something that's in the meta, and this deck is not in the meta, and you lose, you're going to be highly upset. You have to test out all these cards, play against all these leaders to make sure that you have an answer to everything. Even if it's a minor thing, even if it's a 1 card, you have to make sure that these cards actually supports you for every single matchup that you're gonna go against. It's gonna be hard, but I just feel like you have to do it. You definitely have to do it. Giblet gonna be the big brain fun deck of green, finally playing in that mid-range role. I like it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Giblet. I just had to sit there. I'm not even really not gonna lie to you guys. I literally had to sit there and read that effect of the leader at least like about 3-4 times to understand what is this effect actually gonna do for me, and then sit down with the battle cards and actually read what the battle cards supposed to do as well. I was like, yo, hold on, how are you supposed to actually figure this out? Because it's like, I'm not gonna discard cards from your drop. I mean, put 2 cards into your energies, maybe not. If the next time you do that, then it goes to your discard pile. Does that work for your opponent? Or it's for me? Like, it's just mad nonsense going on. And then it's not telling you how many energy you're supposed to be having on a consistent basis, turn by turn. So that's another thing too. So, you know, it's a lot going on. But it's definitely not a deck that could just play itself like the Brawly. Whoever plays that deck actually goes far. You gotta have the brains for it. You gotta have the brains for it, because you're gonna lose your opponent. Your opponent's gonna be lost, like lost, going against the Giblet deck. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun playing against. Well, you're gonna be scratching your head a lot of times. You're gonna be like, yo, what? Let me read that card again. Let me read that card again. So this ain't Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta read these cards, man. Don't let these people fool you and play and tell you that the leader does something else or the battle cards does something else, because they're gonna catch you lovely. You already see what the regionals is happening with all these judges, that they don't even pay attention to what's going on in the matchups. So make sure, don't be scared. Time. Let me read the card. Judge, come in. Read this card. Feel like he's doing it. You have to. Raise that hand up. Stop playing games. You do not want to lose because of a mistake, because you're going to regret it later on. You must release the famous book for dummies. Yeah, listen, man. We're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. It's going to be like 4 or 5 brains putting their input into this book for dummies, because for some odd reason, we're going in Yu-Gi-Oh mode, and we're not reading these cards when it's a paragraph at the bottom of the card's picture, and people just want to read the first and the last letter, the first and the last sentence of the card, and they feel like they know the card itself. No, we can't do that. Can't do that in Fusion World. We gotta read the whole card. We have to. But after you do it a couple of times, it will become normal. The mirror is the craziest match. Oh my God, it's hell no. Yeah. I haven't seen a mirror match. I gotta see a mirror match. Definitely. I feel like the mirror match is gonna be fun though. A mirror match and any like Boo versus Boo, Halo Coup versus Halo Coup. Those mirror matches are so played out. Giblet versus Giblet mirror match. I definitely gotta see it. Definitely gotta see it. So let's go on to the next card. Next picture. So they coming back with the 2-drop Cell Jr. 15. We already know what this does. It's a permanent. If you have a Cell battle card with the cost of 8 or more in your battle area, you can use and play this card from your hand without playing the cost. Add up to 1 extra from your drop to your hand. So we already know this is a reprint. We don't have to read it. The same thing with this Vegeta. If you guys don't know what the Vegeta is, this Vegeta came out in set 4 and is the support card for the Fat Boo, not the Boo tanks, the Fat Boo. It's a blocker. When killed, if there's a Majin Buu as a leader or in the battle area, choose up to 1 battle card. Your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So it's definitely a reprint. I guess Boo, it's a deck that people's gonna try to play as well, which is not that bad. That deck is not that bad. It's really not. It's really a fun deck to play, especially with all these cards that's coming out now with Majin Buu, and with that Fat Buu actually special summoning for free at the end of the turn, a 2-drop. It could be a searcher, it could be a blocker. It's definitely good because you can load up the field with blockers, so you don't have to use combo power. So yeah, I still feel like it's a good deck to play with. Next up, we have finally our first big body for Cell. 5-drop, 30k swing, 10k combo. On play, add up to 1 card with the cost of 4 less and Android and the special traits from your drop to your hand. Not bad. When KO'd, if your leader is an Android only card, play up to 1 Android 18 with the cost of 2 or less from your drop. I'm still trying to understand why I keep saying Android only card, because I feel like Android 18. I'm going to have to look up Android 18. Because somebody look up Android 18 for me, because I'm trying to understand why I keep saying Android only. Unless we're going to have future Androids that's going to have Android / something else. So I'm just not understanding it. Because I feel like Android 18 only says Android 18. I don't feel like it says Android 18 / Universe 7. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Love the turtle card. Cheating on your draw Roshi. 1 energy each turn. This doesn't get taken care of. Maybe for the future we'll release. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. I haven't read this 1-drop before. This is my first time actually seeing these 2 cards. So 1-drop, 5k for black, 10k combo. Tap 1. Switch this card in the battle area to rest mode. If your leader has an adventure and a special traits, play up to 1 Master Roshi with the cost of 3. 3 Fumiya. And that's the same Master Roshi that gets a draw if you use a combo card from your leader effect. Combo, yo, this card is broken. Hold on, this card is definitely broken. It's a Prosciutto blocker. Yeah, that definitely is, because they have to eliminate this card off the board. And it's a 10k combo, so that's good too. Okay, Boma, I see you, Boma. I see you need some battle cards though. I need to see the big bodies that you got for this deck though, cause her lead effect only works if you have only adventure cards on the field. So that means you have to be building a pure adventure deck if you want to look good with this deck. Next up we have this card. Hold on. Let's zoom it up. It's a 2 cost. Hopefully you guys can see it. Alright, on play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Auto. If your leader is a great adventure trait, when this card is used in a combo from your drop, it gets 10,000 combo power for the turn. Hold on. What? Wait, let me read it. Hold on. Let me read this again. If your leader has a great adventure trait, when this card is used in a combo from your drop, it gets 10,000 combo power for the turn. So that means it's 5k plus 10k. So you're getting 15k off rip just because you're using this from the combo. From the discard pile. With Master Roshi drawing, and I think Master Roshi gives you another 5k. That's the 20k. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. What? That counts as a 15k count from the drop, the 5 cost, Goku ready combos from 1 card for free. Nah, that is crazy. Say what? Nah. Black looking really start. Yo, Boma. Okay, Boma. I can't swing, but I can actually support you from the discard pile. I like it. I like that. Alright, next card. Let me zoom this in real quick. Alright, so we have a 2-drop Vegeta for red. Permanent, if your leader is awakened, this card gains 10,000 power in the battle area. So you got a 2-drop 30k swing. That is crazy. What? Nah. If your leader has the trait Tournament of Power, choose up to one opponent's battle cards in the battle area, and it gets minus 5,000 power for the turn. Tournament of Power. Topku? Is Topku the only one? Oh boy. Topku getting support. Topku has been slept for so long. Oh my god, that he's getting support now. With something's about to happen, guys. There's no way they just leaked this card at the midst of they saying that we got a ban list coming up, and some things might be coming out of the ban list as well. So Topku might be coming out strong again after the ban list. We just have to wait 1 month. They're gonna let us, 1 month, because they said what's gonna consist of coming out of the ban list and what's going into the ban list. So if they're coming out with support, that means Topku might be looking like a threat going into the next month. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Damn, this card is gonna be crazy. Forget that's a 0 cost, but 30k 2-drop. Just start spamming that, and then Topku with the effect that you can tap one, summon Kefla to summon another body. So that's a 25k swing, 25k swing, then a 30k swing. Oh no, no, we don't need that. Matter of fact, we maybe do. Maybe Blue gonna have to get some type of pressure. Next card. Let me zoom it in real quick, because this is crazy. There's a 4-drop 20k swing 10k combo. On play, if your leader has the trait World Tournament, of course, Kid Cool, You may play up to 1 Tien Shinhan with the cost of 4 from your hand. If you do, you cannot play Tien Shinhan again for the rest of the turn. The other Tien is a crit. And I think it discards or recycles 2 extras back to your hand. Or discards 2. No, I think it recycles back to your hand. Not remember. But it's a crit 30k swing if I'm not mistaken. So you're summoning... Yo. No way. No way. Why Goku's getting so much support like this? This is crazy. You're playing a 4-drop for free. And we already know what that 4-drop Tien is going to be anyways. Because it's already out. Having this card coming out is... Oh my god. Come on. Blue. Blue again. Blue again. Oh my god. I got nothing to say. Next up is Nappa. Green. Let's see what deck this is going to be supporting. If your leader is Vegeta. Okay, another Vegeta support. Okay. And it's crazy because I actually built this deck. Because I was like, yo, I have faith in this green Vegeta deck. But they never came out with support. 2 sets later, now they're coming out with support. Let's see. During this turn, the next time you use an extra card that has only the trait Saiyan and a cost of 2 or less, you do not have to pay its cost. What? What? No way. That is definitely good. That is definitely a good card to have in a deck. Because let's just say you had 2 energies. I'm going to have to do my research on the 2 drops that they're talking about. But if I'm not mistaken, the one with the Gohan in the front that pops 2/4 cost or less off the field is definitely good. The full moon for free as well as good. Oh my god. No. Like, you know what? I'm happy. Because I want to see more diversity when it comes to leaders, man. Green Vegeta has the potential now with this going on, and maybe using some of the support that that Giblet has to put it into that deck as well. Oh, we're gonna have to see. I like it. I definitely like the support. I see where they're going. Next up, this is the 5-drop everybody keeps talking about. Let's see. Son Goku, 5 cost, 30k swing, 10k combo for black. Saiyan / Great Adventure. When attacking, if your leader has the trait Great Adventure, use up to 1 battle card from your drop in the combo. Hold on. So if you summon this card, he's never going to be swinging for 30. He's going to be swinging for 35, 40. What? No, yo, Bulma, really? And then you can use the effect of Bulma. Then the Bulma is going to boost this up to 50, 45, 50, depending on what the combo you use in the first place. Yo, this is great. And this leader lock, they know what they doing leader locking this. They know what they doing. Because they would have never leader locked this. Black deck using this card is going to be a shit show. It's definitely going to be a shit show. Definitely amazing card. Bulma's looking really good. I really can't wait to purchase my manga. Definitely can't wait. Alright, next up. This is for Bulma. Alright, just wanted to make sure I actually... Okay, on play, draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card from your hand. Not bad. Activate battle. Only on your turn once per turn. If you comboed from your drop this turn, during this battle, this card gains double strike. That is not bad at all, because you're always going to be comboing something from your drop because of the lead effect. So she's always going to be a double strike. It's crazy how the double strike is actually Bulma. Nobody else, not no Vegeta, not no Goku. They said, you know what? It's a female leader. We're going to make sure that the big boss is a female boss. Battle card. I like it. I like that. So we have two black leaders that's coming into the meta that's looking really, really strong for the next month that's coming. I'm definitely liking it. I'm really liking where Bandai is going with these mangas, because when this first started, we don't know where they was going with this manga set. Or everything was reprints, and the reprints was not the reprints that we needed. But now we are seeing the reprints with the support. It's looking real good. It's balancing out. Bulma getting some support. Cell getting support. Majin Buu getting support. And the two reprints getting support. I'm definitely liking it. Next up, this is the card that I kept reading, and a lot of people thought was going crazy when I said Daima Vegeta SS3 is going to be a problem. I like it because it's an aggressive deck right now. With this card, it's going to be more aggressive because now you're applying pressure. Permanent. It's a 3-drop, 20k swing, 10k combo, Vegeta, Daima. Permanent. During your turn, if this card is in rest mode in your battle area, so you already know you're going to swing first with this card. But first things first, a Self-Awakener on play. So you take a life, up to 1 life. If not, then you don't have to. But going back to the permanent, if your leader is Vegeta Mini Daima, it gains crit. So you have the 20k swinger leader that swings twice. So now with this leader turning into crit, your opponent has to combo out of it, because your opponent does not want to take that loss that he cannot gain. So it's either he's going to lose a card from his hand, or he's going to lose a life, and that life is not even going to go to his hands. So that's 2 swings crit because of this card. And it's a 3 cost. So let's just say if you have a Bulma on board, turn Bulma to rest mode, boost up the leader to 30k swing. Or if you want to get technical, let's just say you have Bulma already on board that survived. Or let's just say you got 6 energies. You have this on board already, right? Or let's just say you have 7 energies, right? Bulma's already on board, survived. Summon this. Before you even swing or do anything with this card, you're going to summon a 4-drop that gives the leader 10k combo boost. Pop a 4-drop, 3 or less off the board. Swing with that first. Then you swing with this 20. 30k swing going first. Then you have the 20k swing going next. Remember, your leader's already at 30. So now you're going to rest the Bulma. The Bulma's going to boost up your leader to 40. Because this is on rest mode, your Vegeta gets to swing twice for 40. Crit. Crazy. That is crazy. Applying pressure, 40k. Not even a super combo is going to combo you out. You're going to have to burn 2 cards. And you already know your opponent is not going to take that burning 2 cards out their hand. They're going to have to take the hit. So that's another thing. So I like this card. Definitely like it. Can't wait to get it. Next up, we have King Piccolo. Piccolo gains support because I feel so bad for King Piccolo. I love the deck. I tried it so many times, but I always fall short. But this card, let's just see. 4-drop, 25k swing, 5k combo, crit. Okay, it's a crit swinger. On play, if your leader is King Piccolo, choose up to 1 card on your opponent's battle area that is a cost of 3 or less and KO it. It's alright. I'm not gonna lie. It's alright. It's alright. I guess they trying to give him some type of leeway on trying to, board control, but I still feel like he still needs more. He definitely still needs more. It's not enough. I hate to say it's not enough. I like the card, but it's not enough. He needs more. He needs more. The card itself is definitely good, but he needs more. Let me just check something real quick. Let me just check something real quick before I continue. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything before I go into the extras. Alright, so let's just go to to the extras because it looks like all the battle cards I already spoke about. So let's go to the extras. So we have a reprint of King Piccolo, Explosive Wave. If you have 2 or more battle cards with Demon Clan and special traits in the battle area, choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of in your opponent's battle area and KO it. I like the card. Definitely good. How many times are you going to be using this card? Because maybe your body's not going to survive on the board. But we're just going to have to see how it goes. But it's definitely a good card to have. But I feel like you have other options. Because there's so many 0 combos in King Piccolo's deck that you're going to have to not use this card. You don't want to add this card into your deck. And I think there's one more card. Yep, from what it looks like, is one more card. Big Bang Attack. This is a set 1 card. They reprinted it 6 sets later. If you have 6 or more energies, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 1. I'm not sure why they even did this card, because the reprint Vegeta Leader does not go up to 6 or even more than that. So this is not a good card. Giblet does not go up to that either. Broly does not go up to that leader either. So you're going to be using this at 2. So place 1 energy in your drop. Choose up to 1 opponent battle card with the cost of 5 or less and KO it. Okay, I get it. It's definitely a good. But I don't feel like that. I feel like they had so many other options though when it came down to like reprinting something. So I guess they trying to make. I guess they trying to reprint this and let people know like, hey, set 1 half cards that you can actually use. Removals, 2 drops, because it's not gonna be a 1 drop. With the green leaders we have now, you're not gonna be at 6 energies. So you're gonna be using 2 energies to remove something 5 or less off the board. So I see how this could be good, but I feel like you have other options to actually do to use. But we're just gonna have to see. I don't feel like this is all the manga releases that we're gonna get. We're probably gonna get more tonight, so we're just gonna have to see. Removal is good. Yeah, definitely, it's definitely a good card, but I feel like they could have done something else. I just feel like they just did this just to let people know like, hey, you should go back to set 1. Set 1 does have cards, or maybe set 2, because remember they just pulled out a top coup card as well, support. So now they're supporting another, So I see where they're going. They want you to go back and see what old sets have to offer, so you can use it now into the set that we're going. So that's another clue that we might be having for this ban list. So we might be using old cards coming to the new set. I mean, not the new set, because the new set don't come out till, well, if you call the manga booster box a new set, which is not. The new set comes out in September, but from what it looks like, manga booster consists as a 6.5 set, and we're gonna have to see what the ban list look like. The Piccolo card is a Piccolo Junior, so he cheats out the 5 drop 35k swing for 2. The Piccolo Swinger? Oh, it's a Piccolo Junior? That's not bad. Hold on, let's go back to that. Is it a Piccolo Junior? That would be nice. Let me see. Oh, it's a Piccolo Junior. Not bad. Not bad. That is not bad. So now we have 2 cards that could cheat out that 5 drop 35k swinger. So you can summon it at 2. That's not bad. That is definitely not that bad. Definitely not that bad. That's not bad. So yeah, so we spoke about the Charlotte deck and all the support that it has. We spoke about the Giblet deck and all the support it has. We spoke about all the 5 leaders coming out. The manga booster set is coming out. So just in case if you guys don't know, when anything is coming out, I'll definitely post it up right now. So we have the 2 starter decks that's coming out June 13th. So it should be on the client by June 12, June 13. But at local stores, you'll probably get it a few days before, maybe June 10th or whatever. So like I said, in 2 weeks, we're going to have the 2 starter decks out in the open. I'm definitely going to have my sets, and then the sets for my tournament. So for anybody that's actually interested, I'm definitely going to talk about that next. But let's just talk about this right now. Then we have the manga booster box that comes out on June 27th. It might be June 26th in the client, and on release date for the stores, it might be a few days earlier. But like I said, local spots didn't get more than 2 cases, and they look like they just want to hold on to those 2 cases so they can host tournaments and they can have the tournaments be live every week. So I won't be mad at them about that. So I'm trying to get mines online. Let's see what the prices look like online, and if I do get mines online, you already know what I'm going to consist of. Codes, get those codes. Definitely going to love my tournaments. If you guys don't know about me, I definitely host one tournament once a month. It's free of charge. Definitely going to talk about it on the next one that's coming out. June 1st, I do have a tournament coming up June 22nd. It consists of cards. It consists of starter decks. If you guys are interested. So we're going to talk about that now. Let me post that up. Nope, that's the old one. So we have it right here. Let's update it. Let's update this real quick, so you guys can actually see it. The official picture. There you go. Sorry for the mishap. So this is the tournament that I'm having. June 22nd, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Starter Deck Wars. Starter Decks leaders only. It's just the leaders. You can use any cards that the client lets you play. But it has to be leader locked, right? Like the starter deck leaders. So the reason why there's a spin the wheel in the middle, I'm going to explain it to you guys now. It's a draft pick system. Swiss tournament, top 4 for prizings. Right? So the spinner is going to be 2 spinners. I already have the tournament website up and running. So if you guys want to register, we'll talk about that as well. So it's going to be consisting of 1 spinner is going to be all the people that's joining, depending on how many leaders depending on how many people register. If it's 8 people, if it's less than 8 people, it's only going to be the 8 starters, because we have 8 starter decks before 9 and 10, which is the EX, Shallot, and Giblet. So those are the only starters that's actually going to be played. Starter deck number 1 all the way to number 8, the leaders. All right. So let's just say if I have less than 8 people registered, so it's only going to be the 8. If I have more than 8, let's just say if it's 9 and over, then I will have 2 slots in the spinner of each starter deck leader from 1 through 8. Right? Why am I doing 2? Why am I doing 2 spinners? Because the first spinner is for all the people that's registering into the tournament. Yo, FO50, what's up, Brody? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hopefully everything going well on your side as well. So I'm going to actually put everybody on the list that's actually in the tournament that registered, right? And the first spinner. The spinner is going to be basically lining up who's going to be 1 through 10, 1 through 11, 1 through 16, however much I have, right? Then the next spinner with all the leaders is going to spin. So it's going to spin, let's just say me, the last note, I was the first to get picked on my spinner. Now on the leader spinner, whatever leader it lands on is the leader I have to use. So let's just say it spins and it lands on Brawly, starter deck Brawly. Then I'll have to build the deck off of the Brawly leader. That's how you gotta do it. So it's June 22nd, right? June 22nd is the tournament. But I'm gonna have the draft lottery next week, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. So that gives you guys at least 2 weeks to get all the cards that you need and everything else. So like that, you know, there's no excuses of why you guys can't play. You feel like you didn't get enough time or whatever. So right now it's June 1st. June 1st. You have 21 days to get as many gens as you can, to get all the cards that you need, just to make sure that when the draft comes, wherever leader you get to use, you have the support to use the cards for that leader. All right? So we just gonna have fun. Because right now, I want to do something different. This is my 5th tournament since I started my tournaments. All my tournaments has been fun. If you guys seen my last tournament, you can actually see on YouTube. If you go to the live section, you'll see the tournament. It's there. If you want to watch it, you get to see. It's always, you know, not always the same leaders, because I'm not going to lie. We have Gogeta that topped. We have Majin Buu that topped. We had Goku Black that topped. We have, I think, what else topped as well? I had other leaders, but I'm just letting you guys know. We have different leaders that popped up in my tournament. Yes, you can use Pilaf. I don't really care about it. We're here to have fun. The tournaments is just to expand the community. So I will put my Discord in the chat. Let me just put it right now. I'm gonna put my Discord link in the chat, so you guys can actually join. The only way to join the tournament, you have to be part of the Discord chat. I'm letting you guys know right now. I actually just put it just now in the chat box on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you guys are interested into joining, right? If you guys are definitely interested in joining, you have to be part of the Discord channel. Why do you have to be part of the Discord channel? Because the Discord channel consists of all the information that you need, and tournament bases and updates on new cards that's coming out. If you have any questions and concerns, we have people there. We have judges in there that will answer the questions for you. And one thing I like about my Discord channel, that we have people all around the world. So whatever time you hit up the chat, somebody's gonna answer. Somebody's bound to answer your questions. And we're friendly. We're here to help out, get you better. If you want a webcam with somebody in the chat or play on the client, they're actually here to help out as well. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to hit up the chat. People's definitely going to answer. I'm most likely going to answer. But if you actually play, it's definitely good. Did we play with the new ban list? Did we play with the new ban list? The ban list is not going to be up by June 22nd. The ban list, they're going to talk about the ban list June 12th. So if we go about it, since we're talking about this, right? Let's go to the website, because I think they say it on the website. Where do they? Matter of fact, I know there's a picture in my Discord channel. I'm not going by this. This is too much going on. Let's see. Where's that picture at? Okay, we definitely got to look back on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I might be wrong, but I just want to look back at it. Let's just put it up on the board to actually see when for sure. That's actually okay. I got the picture. Let's. Let's see. Let's put it in. All right. So let's read it. Let's read it right now. Let's read it right now. Ban and restrict. Appreciate it, bro. I was looking into the website. I'd rather just print it out. Ban and restricted cards. Therefore, we will be revising the ban and restricted cards in order to create an environment in which players can enjoy the game with a wider range of strategies. Okay, for them saying that, right, that they're gonna revise the ban and restricted cards in order in the list right now. So that means those top cool cards that was banned, they might be coming back full. Like they might be, you can play full off, or maybe they just be coming back limited. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how that goes, right? Then next, it does say scheduled to be held on Thursday, June 12th. Right? That is the next plan of announcements. So on June 12th, revision details will be announced at the Bandai Card Fest next plan announcement. So that's not even the ban list is getting hit. June 12th is where they're going to revise whatever we have banned right now, most likely coming back into the game. Right? Then on July 1st, so this is after my tournament, bans and restrictions are applicable cards will be implemented. So we'll have the ban list for July 1st. But for June 12th, we might be getting cards coming out of the ban list, and we'll have to wait and see what that's going to consist of. Maybe Kefla is not going to stay at 1. Kefla might be at 2. Master Roshi might be coming back. Not sure about Ribian, because Ribian was definitely broken. 4-drop. I think it was a 4-drop, 25k swing, double strike. When I don't think they're going to bring that back. I think Master Roshi will be most likely one of the cards that's going to be coming back. And maybe Kefla going to be bumped up to 2. Maybe 3. Not sure. Because this meta needs to get reshaped. So we're just going to have to wait and see. And that'll give something different than Jiren. Just Jiren being the top red dog. So that's what we know right now. Right? So going back to it. This is my tournament. If you guys are interested, I already posted it on the Twitch, and I posted it. Just wanted to make sure I posted it on Twitch and I posted it on YouTube just now. If you guys are definitely interested, so I'm posting up this next picture. Right, some of the things that might change. The last fusion started deck wars, rules and restrictions to the breakdown, both IRL and client. So I'm definitely doing a tournament at my local spot in New York. So I'm gonna be having multiple starter decks. The codes is just the starter decks that's gonna be up for grabs. So you're only allowed to use starter decks build of specified leaders. That's getting scratched off. The only thing that's gonna be locked is gonna be the leaders. You only could use starter deck leaders. I already told you how is it gonna be. It's gonna be a spinner, 2 spinners, 1 for the people that's playing and 1 for the leaders itself. So that's how you're not even going to be able to get to pick your leader. The spinner is going to pick itself. So hopefully you guys get the cards that you need. All right, now for the, like I said, for the draft, it says spin the wheel with 8 names for 8 starter deck leaders to pick from. I did say 8 because only 8 started, but if I do get more than 8 people to join, then I'll increase it. I'm not going to restrict to just 8. I have no problem having more people playing. The more the better, the longer the tournament, more exciting, more matches to watch if you guys are interested. So the draft is going to be a little bit different. Now the pricing, this is where everybody has to listen. Pricing. On the client, first and second place gets 2 Shallot or 2 Giblets starter deck codes. Champ picks first. So whoever wins first place gets to pick either 2 Shallots or 2 Giblets. You cannot miss a match. Has to be 2 Shallots or 2 Giblets. Second place gets whatever first place don't take. So that's how we doing it. You get the codes. Now for locals, it's not the codes. It's actually the starter deck. You get 2 Shallot or 2 Giblets. Cannot mismatch. The only difference, 1 for client is codes. For IRL, it's actually the starter deck itself. That's first and second place. Third and fourth place gets S5 and X6 codes. Right? I might change that. I'm gonna change that to the way IRL is going to be, which third and fourth place gets one shallot or one giblet. So third place gets to pick first. So on the client, it's gonna be the same as IRL. So third place gets to choose one shallot deck. Client's gonna be the code. IRL is gonna be the deck itself, and then shallot or giblet, and then fourth place gets whatever third place don't pick. Client gets codes, IRL gets prizings. Now that's the top four. For IRL, that's it. That's all that's gonna be up for prizing. 1 through 4. That's it. Now for the client, it will be 1 through 4 gets shallot, gets giblet, whatever the decision is. Now 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place will be leaving with codes. Set 5 and set 6 codes. So it's a win-win. Everybody's gonna get something out of it. I just want everybody to come in and have fun. And the best thing about this tournament, it is free. Just Discord appliance. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. You have to be part of the Discord channel in order to be part of the tournament. Because my first 2 tournaments, I posted up the tournament website for they could register and what happened there. There was no way to tell them what code, what is the code for the client room. I didn't have access to give them that. They couldn't give me the deck list. I couldn't tell them what table to go into round for round. Like it was too much. I want everybody to be in the Discord channel for like that. I can actually speak to you guys all in one channel. So like that one channel, we have the general channel that I post up the leaks and everything that will converse, and then the tournament channel, the tournament room. We talk about the tournament room. We only straight tournament of the tournament, which will be posted on the tournament link, posted in the tournament code room, the room, the code to the room, what table you're gonna have to go to, the wins and the losses goes there as well. I also have tables breaks down, so like that you actually go to the table that you need to go to. So like that you could talk to your opponent to when to start. Are you ready? Or whatever the case may be, and then you write there. You write wins or losses, so like that. I don't have to continue asking who won, because when I'm live, I'm gonna be jumping from matchup to matchup. So like that, people can see different matchups. So like that, they don't get bored of seeing the same leaders playing over and over again. So that's it, guys. That's what I'm asking for. Discord appliance. Just be there. Just register. If you guys are interested, I'll post it up again. I'll post it up one more time. So like that, everybody who is definitely interested actually be here for it. So I'm gonna post it one more time, but it looks like okay, never mind. Alright, so I posted it back again on YouTube and on Twitch. If you guys are definitely interested, don't be afraid to hit up the chat. Add yourself in the chat. I'm definitely gonna give a shout out. I'm definitely gonna post the website again on the chat today, so like that people could just continue adding themselves on. And by the end of the week, I will do the raffle, and one of my streams, I will do the raffle, so you guys can actually know what leader you're gonna be using. And then from there, we'll see what the tournament is gonna look like from there. It's gonna be a small tournament. It's gonna be a big tournament. Who knows? Ever since I started these tournaments, it's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. My last one was 16-man roster. Let's see if we shoot for more than that. This next one, like I said, it's hold on. Put it back on the board. It's June 22nd, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 21 days from now. So you guys are definitely interested. don't be afraid to hit up the chat, like I said. And appreciate everybody that tuned into my channel. If you're new to my channel, press that follow button. Subscribe to my channel. Just wanted to talk to you guys about everything that's going on. My tournament, touching base on every single card that came out, because I've been out for a whole week. Last time people saw me was last Sunday for my tournament, which went amazing. But then after that, I've just been strictly on work mode and, you know, trying to get it out the way. But this week, you guys are definitely going to see me a lot this week, because I'm not doing overtime like that. So I will be here tomorrow. I will be here Tuesday. We'll be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. I just hope you guys are going to be here with me. And appreciate you guys for tuning in. Everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Latest.